Hello Aquarius, welcome to your 16 love reading. This is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story, and I started doing your reading, and this card came up twice. So it's like Spirit doesn't want me to throw it back in the deck. So I'm going to use that card, and it's keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This is from the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels. Took it over there. And the clarifier card I'll be using to clarify this, the cards, is the Golden Universal Tarot. It's basically the weight, like Rider-Waite. Except it doesn't say what the cards are. They're very elegant. Look at this. They're elegant, like evening wear, with the black border and everything. I thought they'd be lovely for this kind of reading. And it's the Rider-Waite Vibrant Rider or Waite or Rider-Waite. Oh, they're all the same. Oh God, I'm gonna get messages, aren't I? Okay, well, if you have information about how this history of Rider and Waite, I'm gonna on the about section in YouTube, and a card just flew. Okay, don't want to be working with only part of the deck. Okay, I don't see any more. In the about me in the YouTube, this is a link to a website, and basically it's just the letter I was sending people who inquired about readings, the prices, and how long, for what, how much, that kind of deal. And so for personal private readings. And I'm working on the about me. It is the slowest thing. Usually I'm so slow in it. It's like I'm slow. Anyway, I had a lovely lady send me a message about what I should write, and that certainly got me started, and I really appreciate her message. If you have an idea of what you'd like to know about me, send me a message. I'd like to hear it. It's hard writing about myself, but I realized that the way I grew up was different. Was different. Well, different in the same. I grew up in the Addams family. I grew up in a house where tarot cards, seances. My mother had a metaphysical bookstore in L.A. So that this whole lifestyle was my whole life, and she was certainly there. They say there was a tarot card or a psychic or this new age revolution in the mother started in this, and so that is what I rebelled against. And then I came back. I always played with tarot cards, always. That never, but I kept a lot of things to myself. The tarot cards were always a friend. Anyway, I've been reading some wonderful books again, digging up old books, and the library, and getting back into all of it after an interesting life being very interesting, or weird would be. My life had to spin around and change for me to be doing this on YouTube. Something had to change, and it did. Big change. So what we have here is oh, Spirit, I forgot to put a card down. What did I do? Did I rearrange them in the order that it came, or shuffle and put one down? Shuffle and put one down. You gave me two. Damn. Okay. Well, we have an interesting layout here. I don't believe in accidents. And so what we have is, instead of one card over here moving into the past, we have two. We have the King of Swords, and he is a gnarly looking dude. Don't want to cross him. And the Death card. And this is what's moving into the past. What's crossing our keep an open mind. The your soul may differ from the usual type of expectations. Is the world card. What came up in the last reading I did was the soulmate card right here. So it was double validation that this person is your soulmate. If that card doesn't show up again, I just want you to know it came up, right? Crossing this. It came up reversed. And reversed crossing this would mean that, you know, you're going to lose this opportunity if you don't face what's happening here. Don't chase this person away. So I just want to say that, even though the card is not there, those cards will probably show up in the reading, and if they don't, that's just a note I want to make with you. And if I have to do a reading over, you know, I don't think, cause sometimes I have a mess, and Spirit doesn't tell me, no, leave it, or Spirit will say, no, leave it, or if I pick it up, it's because Spirit chose me to pick it up. And if sometimes I'll pick it up, and Spirit will say, what are you doing? Would you stop doing that? You know? So, but then they seem to put the same cards on the table. So we got different cards. But I wanted to tell you that message. So we have the Magician up here in what's crowning you. And this means you have the power. You have the tools to make everything, you know, manifest things the way you want to. And then here we have the Five of Swords. And this particular card, isn't he a nasty looking dude? The way he looks back at these poor dejected people in this battle. This is the card I often see associated with divorce, where nobody really wins, and I really hate to see an arrogant person looking back with the attitude that, you know, they benefited. But I hope that card was reversed. I think it was. This is... Okay, what I'm hearing is, if there's a victory for you, please, you know, don't come from a boasting or arrogant place. Nothing good will come out of it for you. There's a quote, I don't know if it's Shakespeare or the Bible. I've never read the Bible, but I've read Shakespeare. With about a haughty spirit, that after that comes a fall. And so that kind of attitude will only create a fall for you. Now, what we have in the foundation is the Four of Swords. And this is you know what, in the last reading was something very similar to this. I forgot. But this is, you know, resting after a battle, but there's a sword crossing him. And that just means there's still some more of the battle left. And, but you know, you're taking a little time out. So this isn't the foundation. This is what moves out first. This is what moves out second. This is what's happening now, and this is your future. So in your future, it looks like there's going to be a victory with that battle, but make sure there isn't any arrogance connected with that. Only bad, you know, it's not going to feel good for you. It's not going to work. And I know you're not like that. It's just that when, you know, when we've been treated so badly, you know, like, yes, well, no, we don't have to come from that place, do we? And what's moving into the past is the King of Swords. That this can be a judge, and this mean-looking guy is in your favor. Thank you, because ow, he's scary looking. Okay, so if things go favorably, this is happening, and it could be your past next week, you know. And here's the Death card, and this means there's going to be change. So if this is divorce court or legal issue, he's going to drop this sword, and it's going to create change, and it's going to be positive. And it looks like there is a relationship, and it creates, this is the World card, a new beginning for you. One is a new beginning. It's the card After this card is the Fool card, which is the beginning of the deck. So this is the last card. So I'm going to use this mini deck as our clarifier. Clarifiers on our clarifiers. Just to see what information we get. So this is a good reading. It's all good. You have a new love, creates a new life for you. This person may already be in your life. And you might be thinking, oh, that's not the guy I want, or that's not the girl I want, that's not the lady I want. But that's no lady, that's girlfriend. No, that's not how it goes. Um, this person already be in your life, and it just requires you to accept that this person could add to your life. That they're different than what you're used to, but they could add something to your life. And that will create a new beginning for you. So, let's do some clarifiers and have some fun. I mean, I really taroted you a story already, but we could just make it more fun. Basically, you already got the story, but I'm just going to add some entertainment to it. Entertainment details. This is such a teeny deck. I have big hands, so the big decks are easy for me to shuffle. The teeny decks, like, man, what am I trying to shuffle? It's so small. I love the teeny decks because you can put purse. If I'm somewhere boring, I can pull up cards. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, so we'll just do the world card. Let's see how that works out. Here we go. Oh. Clarifier on the world, Spirit. Clarifier on the world. Clarifier on the world card. I love doing Aquarius readings. You know, even though your readings have been very difficult and painful, they are getting better. But the responses I've had from so many of you have been so sweet and so lovely. What we have here. Wow! This is great. Check this out. Okay, so this is the townspeople celebrating you. Hey, good going. Great. That went well. You know, your new beginning. And here, this is the Ace of Cups, the love card. Hey, they're celebrating your newfound love, your new beginning. The ones loving you, you know, the people who love you are celebrating with you. And this is the Holy Grail, the big love, and it's a gift. Look at this. God's handing you a gift. The hand of God. A love, or it could be a spiritual experience or a spiritual realization, but because of the card down there, I'd say it's love. But it could go the other way. You know which way it's going. But the hand of God is handing you, putting out for you, this beautiful gift of love. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay. So, we have the devil reversed on the change. What a good place for the devil reversed. This nasty person is moving out of your life, and that's been happening. Is there a nasty, difficult person? It can also be a Capricorn, or it can be addiction. So, let's see what the next card is. Okay. There we go. And this card comes up with him a lot. With this, either addiction or whether it's a Capricorn, an addictive personality aspect, an addictive. It could even be an addictive trait that you were experiencing. But this is the Three of Cups coming up with the. I would say there was an affair. Okay, one more card on that. Is the Hangman. You've been feeling like you were hanging upside down regarding this? Oh, you know what? I'm going to put that on the Ace of Swords. And that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. It goes on the Ace of Swords. And then the Judgment card. This is a call from Spirit, or it can be an angel protecting you. Okay, so what I'm getting here. I'll show you this. This is a change. It's happening now, basically. And what's happened with this change is you're getting rid of either an addictive person, an addictive personality, or addictive personal trait. Personality trait, or someone who brought addiction into your life. And chances are, this person that was difficult, this could be, they were cheating on you. Because we've had divorce going on here for Aquarians. This could also be celebration of getting rid of Mr. Addiction. Or Mrs. Addiction. Or this miserable state. Or an addictive part of your life. But you're celebrating getting rid of it. Getting rid of the devil. So it can be that. And this card is... I don't know what that card belongs to, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, Spirit, we're going for... yeah, okay, sorry. Spirit's talking to me, they're so funny. Okay, here we go. So, what you have the power to manage, which you... a clarifier on this, you have the power, the skills, the tools to create whatever you want to create. And something you're working on here is the happy family, which is right side up for you, doesn't seem to be an issue, and your financial stability. Okay, you can do that. You have the power to do that. You have the tools. It's all in you. Listen to Spirit. See here. Oh, I didn't talk about this today. Sorry. So here we have the King of Swords. This can be a judge, a lawyer. It can be an Aquarius. I mean, an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be you. It could be your dad. Isn't that weird? I have no idea where that came from. Maybe your dad's the judge. I have a judge in the family. Not in California. I could have used him out here. So the clarifiers on that is that you've been feeling suspended. Well, yeah, for a long time. And court can do that to you if that's what the card's about. And the judgment card is about or divorce or any kind of legal issue. You know, it just takes too long. The fast and speedy trial, that's supposed to be constitutional right, but doesn't seem to happen. Of course, there's so many trial. Oh, God, I'll leave that alone. Okay, the judgment card is two things. This is Spirit calling you to a fabulous adventure, or it's you being protected. Now, the feeling I got regarding this card is you are being protected. Spirit is with you. The angels are with you. If you have a court date, the angels are showing up in court, okay? And they're standing right behind you. That's what I heard. Okay, so, about this battle. Looks like there's more ahead. Two cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the fair distribution of funds. That's usually what I get out of that one. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is yours. Right side out, the hand of God is handing you a gift. And because there's another Pentacles, I would say it's finances, or, or a giant gold coin. Would you like gold, that much gold, that big? I don't think you'd be able to hold it with one hand. And look at this picture. Look at this. There's a path in this card that goes through this threshold into those mountains. And that's where the gold is. There's gold in them hills. In them noodles. Oh, my God. So the card's reversed, and the only thing that tells me is, yeah, you're going to get paid, but the big money isn't coming. There's going to be a delay. But this is in the future. But there is a fair distribution of and see, there's the scales, and that just makes me think that it has to do with court. And this is how it's been feeling, dribbling you small amounts of money that isn't right. But that's going to change. And you've won this fight. You've won this fight. And you're going to get your money. You're going to get paid. So, and clarify the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. Clarifier for the Four of Swords. Here we go. We have the Hierophant. So, well, he can be about divorce, or he's about he can, right side up, he is about marriage, he's about the structure of society, and he can also reverse, he can be about divorce, and he can be about doing things in an untraditional way. So, and this card is about, you're resting after a battle, and there's like another fight up ahead. And this isn't your foundation. Remember, this will move into your past first. This will move into your past second. This is what's happening now, and this is your future. And this is what's crossing you. This is what's happening in your heart, especially there. So, not always, but yeah, right now, yeah. So let's see if we get another clarifier. The clarifier on the clarifier. What could be more fun? Okay, so, this is how you've been feeling. Tortured. Totally miserable. The Nine of Swords. Totally miserable. But, this is moving into the past. This is why you need the rest. Because this whole thing has been too much. But that's okay, because, let me see if I can get another clarifier on it. Because it's all moving into the past. And you don't have to feel like that anymore. Because you won. And I think it's just talking, these are memories. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I get it. I got it. Okay, now, you don't have to let this torture you. What's going on is divorce, okay? Memories, this is memories, childhood memories, right here. Memories of the past, memories of how the marriage used to be. They're dreams and memories of what you thought you had and how you thought it would end, and not like this. And that's what's tormenting you. So, while you're taking your break, find a way to resolve these memories, because things weren't the way you thought they were. We all have hopes and dreams, and we build things on them, and then we find out later that it was different than what we thought. And we can't live there. It's not a good place. It's a whole new beginning. This is your future right here. This is where we're going. This is your life right now. If you take it, it's all yours. Okay? With a new beginning, with a new soulmate. And remember, the soulmate card came up and crossed this, but it was reversed. So you have to take the opportunity in order to get the new life. Now, if there's somebody in your life and you're going, this can't be it, think again. And if you're sure he's not it, or she, it's somebody else. But you know the truth. Sometimes because life has been so difficult, and we've been hurt, or hell, if you've met somebody that could be your soulmate and you're still doing the divorce, yeah, you're still a bit of an open wound. You gotta let go of the past to let the new beginning happen. So I clarified that, but I want to have a little fun with the tarot. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I'm getting more men, which is nice. I love it when men are involved in the intuitive stuff, Isn't that wonderful? Sometimes, especially American men, can be so left brain and not feeling. They're taught from a young age not to have any feelings. But hopefully that's changed. I think now the young men are not quite as bad as think about the, oh God, our madmen. Holy cow. So let's do a little reading for you with the Queen deck, just so I can show you how cute it is. What should we do a reading about? We could do, Spirit. Is there anything else Aquarius needs to know? Anything else Aquarius needs to know? There we go. Okay, let's move these out over here. I'm sorry, but you get this inner child playing. So you can turn off the video. Forward. Let's see. What Spirit? Okay. What else does Aquarius need to know? Oh God, we're doing that? Really? Okay. Wow, this is going to be a long reading then. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead. Seriously? Guess what Spirit asks you to do? Go ahead and do a Celtic cross. Shoot. Okay. So we have the Two of Imps. Well, what the hell's the Two of Imps? It's the Two of Wands. Okay, and it's reversed. So there is a choice you need to make. And according to the Five of Pumpkins, you felt left out in the cold, but this is now reversed, so you're not feeling that way anymore. Look, this is you, and this is God in the devil outfit with a kitty. And he's taking you and your kitty to a safe place. How's that for an interpretation? And now it's reversed. Uh, and you were scared, but it's okay now. And there's a choice, and what's crossing that choice is the feeling of being left out in the cold. So crossing it would mean like maybe holding it up, or something that needs to be completed before you can make the choice. But I see that because the card's reversed, you're past that point, and because of this previous reading, things are going well for you in this divorce, and you have a new beginning. This choice just might be to choose that new love, that new soulmate, the soulmate that's different than what you're used to. Moving into our past is the Three of Pumpkins reversed. This is working hard. It's like the Three of Pentacles. Working hard. Look at the kitty. Hey, how's it going? You need any help? Look at those ears. It's like devil horns. And yeah, working hard, working hard. And it's reversed. Not quite sure why that would be reversed. What does that reversed mean? That you're not working hard? I doubt it. We have the Ace of Ghosts, and ghosts are cups. Oops. So, this is a new beginning in love, which we got earlier. It was reversed, but I don't think that's an issue because it doesn't seem to be. All these cards are way too positive. I'm just going to turn this right side up. And then we have the Strength card. Be strong. You can do this. You can do this. And that's Major Arcana. And so is the Sun. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Look at the sunflowers in front of the sun. And all the happy faces. Even happy skulls and happy kitties. So, it's happy. Oh, God. Look at, who is that? He's laying out. He's a two-headed monster chewing on a bone. Laying out in the sun, catching the rays, enjoying the sunflowers. And we have the Seven of Imps. Seven of Imps. Oh, the Seven of Imps is the Seven of Wands. And normally this, I think of this card as defending yourself or feeling the need to defend yourself. See, there you are walking in this crowd and they're all devils and you have in a devil suit. Hey, I fit in. Really, I do. And this is in your found. This is how you feel. I think this is it's reversed and it's like a need, feeling like there's a need to defend yourself or protect yourself. And then we have the Ace of Imps, a god hanging onto the devil's tail. Oh, let's see. Imps are wands. So this is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. A new beginning, a new creative beginning, a new beginning. And it's in your, the card is sitting in the position of your environment. And the card's reversed. And I think the new beginning is dependent on you, realizing that this soulmate, who might be different than what you're used to, is what's good for you and will be better for you. The hopes and fears. Okay, now this is the Tower, but it's in the position of the hopes and fears. Okay, so it's not a prediction card. It's a card of just how you feel or what you're afraid of. And so you're afraid of the Tower going down, of some big change that's going to take everything apart for you. But remember, fears aren't real. They're just thoughts, and you don't have to manifest them into reality. And the outcome is justice. Look at this reading. It's just a retelling of what we said earlier. Look at this. Look what's in the scales. Little, I don't know what those heads are. A rat? some little mummy heads? Or what are those? I'm not up on or in the new, what's going on with the kids these days, and the mummies and all that stuff. Adorable card. The outcome is justice. Oh, it's not focused. Hopefully it's focused on your side. Okay, so this was just a retelling of what we already know. Your new beginning is here, and it's just about, this person is a little different than what you're used to, but it's going to be great. Don't worry about it. What's important is what's in their heart. That is the most important thing. What's in their heart. And our feelings get hurt easy if we've been recently wounded with divorce, and the divorce court is an awful trial, an awful thing to go through. And so we can't let those hurts, damage our new coming relationship. I love you guys, and I love this time we spend together. So see you next week. And videos are a little bit behind. But remember, love readings are basically good for 3 days. For some people, if you find that it's like what's moving into the past is just happening, just starting to happen for you, then, the reading will be a month ahead. And if you find that, that it's all happening now, then it's like all happening right now for you. And if none of it relates to you, check your moon and rising sign. And if that still doesn't really relate, maybe I'm not the reader for you. If I did a reading a week ago or a month ago that was like right on the money, and this one's not, then this reading is directed towards somebody, another person, another group of people. So, come back, check back with me again, and you'll probably find something in it. Also, you can come back and look at the reading, in a couple weeks. So the readings that I do, like the spiritual growth reading usually and the prosperity reading, come close to the end of the month. They're still good for a month, and and some people go for longer. If you'd like a personal private reading, my email and website address is on this video, and in YouTube there's on the About page there's links to the website. Love you all. See you next week. Bless your hearts. It was a good reading. See you next week.